I'm Daniel Emasit, CEO and co-founder of Justify AI. In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate data entry of sales orders from email into your SOS inventory management system. All right, so let's dive right into it. So I'm going to log in into the Logistify platform here. And what we see are the orders on the orders page. And this is what you would typically see on any orders page. You have the order number, the date, the customer, and you can see details into it. So let's head over to our SOS inventory management system. So this is my SOS inventory management system, and my company account here is called Natacot Enterprises. So the first thing I want to do is head over and see the items that are in my inventory. So if I hit inventory and go to items, I'll see a list of my items, and here I have 4 items. So we have Bud Light beer, the 12 pack aluminum cans, and then the glass bottles as well. Then we have Heineken cans, and then Heineken, the 6 pack bottles. So those are the items that my customers are placing orders for. So let's go see those customers. Who are the customers that are making these orders? So I will go to sales and look for customers here. And right now, as you can see, I have just one customer, and that's Outback Steakhouse. And they have their phone number and email in there. So the next thing I'll do is head over and see a couple of sales orders, historical sale orders that have come in before, and to show you what it will typically look like in SOS inventory. All right, so here I have order 1004, 1008, and 1006. Let's have a quick view of one of these sales orders in my SOS inventory. So I can see the order that was placed here is order 1004, and that's the date. And then I can see the items right down here. So we have Bud Light, aluminum cans. The customer placed an order for 200 packs, and that's the rate and the amount. And you can see the total amount there. So this is what a sales order looks like in SOS inventory. Now we're going to see how, if we received a sales order via email, how does it get here automatically without having to do data entry? So first things first, I will go to the Logistify AI platform and do some integrations into SOS inventory. So let's go over to settings here, and under integrations, what I'm going to do is do email integration and SOS integration. So let's start with my email that I use for receiving sales orders. So I've set it up here already. So it's Daniel at avi.ai, and the email service provider is Gmail. Next, I will go and set up my SOS inventory integration. And here I have the company. You recall it is Natacot Enterprises right up here. And here's the SOS inventory name. And then more importantly, this is the account number. That's very important. And where do I find that? So if I go to my SOS inventory, if I click on companies down here, if I click on Natacot Enterprises here and go to account info, here's where I will find my company SOS inventory account number. And this is the number here. So I'll copy that and take it over to the Logistify platform and paste it in there. And the way I'll do that is just go to and paste it here. After that, what I'll do is just authenticate by clicking authenticate here. And this will generate an authentication link right here, which I'll click and then head over to SOS and authenticate. So I've already done that. So now that I have set up my integrations for email and SOS inventory, so let's now see those sales orders come through. So let's again go to our orders table and just have the orders listed down there. And here's where the orders are going to appear first when they're coming via email. All right, so let's now go to email. So I am going to act as a client of Natacode Enterprises and submit an order for Bud Light. So the email that I was given was Daniel@avi.ai. I'm just going to say new sales order. So here I'll just quickly do a text input. So I'll say I need 350 packs, units of Bud Light cans delivered to steakhouse. So that's it. It's just plain text. And all I've said is 350 units. And for what item? Bud Light cans. So Bud Light beer cans. So just like that. And delivered to Outback Steakhouse. And that's just the plain text. So I'll go over and hit send. Off the email goes. So what happens in the back end is once the sales email that we set up here, Daniel@avi.ai receives that email, it will be sent over to the Logistify AI assistant and it will try to understand the text. So it will try to understand if the text has any sales orders. So a typical sales order will have a customer, it will have a items ordered, the quantities, the pricing, delivery dates, shipping dates, etc. So we can see that order has already come in here via email. So what this intermediate step allows us to do is to do some quality checks before pushing this sales order to the ERP system. So let me do, here's the order that has come in, and you can have hundreds and thousands of these just come in every day. So I'm just going to do a quick quality check before pushing this to my SOS inventory. So I'm going to correct the customer here, and it was Outback Steakhouse. There's no shipping fee for my customers. The order number is correct there. You can see this has come via email. That's the order channel. It's come via email. And more importantly, let's look at the items or the SKUs or the products. So in the text, the customer just wrote plain text and they said Bud Light cans. But the Logistify AI assistant is clever enough to understand that the customer actually requested Bud Light beer, 12 pack lager beer, aluminum cans, 4.2% domestic lager. This is what is in the system, and this is what the customer ordered. And it's very clever enough to pick the right. The way it does this is by doing a similarity search and looking for the SKU in our SOS inventory that is closest to, that is most similar to what the customer typed out in text. All right, so let's see the other items that were typed out in text. We can see the quantity, 350. Now, if you recall in the email, the customer did not specify the price because they don't know the price sometimes. But the system was clever enough to pick the price and then it calculates the amount before tax, etc., etc. So the advantage of this is it eliminates human errors. If you had a human having to enter these thousands of sales orders, they would probably get the SKU name wrong or the quantity wrong. But with an AI agent, that is automated and you no longer have to enter data. So I'll continue doing my quick quality check and just go ahead and say save this sales order. And now it's ready for me to push into SOS inventory. All right. So let's now push to SOS inventory. What I'll do now is just select the sales orders that I want to push. So I have sales order 10 on the date here is November 26th, November 27th. That's when it was created. So what I'll do is just go to this button here, click push, look for my inventory. So I'll say push to SOS inventory and look for the right SOS inventory account. Remember, it's called Natacot Enterprises. So I'll just hit and select that one and then click continue. And so once I've hit continue, I will get a notification here that the order has been pushed to SOS inventory successful. And that's it. So now let's head over to our SOS inventory and see that the order is now there. All right, so I'll go to my SOS inventory and then go to sales and then sales orders right here. And so once I click there, you will see that order 10 by Outback Steakhouse has already appeared in our platform. And let's have a quick view of this order. Quick view right there. And I can see order 10 is already there. And more importantly, the right SKU has been captured. So this is Bud Light beer, the 12 pack lager beer, aluminum cans. And you can see the description here. It was carried over from what the customer had typed out in plain text. You can see the right quantity has been carried over and the red, and then you have the total amount there. So that's how, in a nutshell, the Logistify AI platform automates entry of sales orders from email into SOS inventory. Thank you.